Good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed C reading, and the name of the lesson is The Garden Within, and it is a poem. And I think you have remembered the overall summary of that poem. What it is about? Yes, it is. The poet Celia Beryl has tried to bring the comparison between human heart and a garden. The garden is a beautiful place where there are green plants and colorful flowers. The flowers are bright and beautiful when they have colorful and attractive petals. The garden gives us happiness and joy with its beauty. Similarly, human beings can spread happiness with their smile. When we are smiling, the others derive pleasure from it. So, just like a flower gives joy, a smile makes the others feel happy. The humans should keep smiling to forget our sorrows. The human being should have purity of thoughts and hopes about their future. They should be optimistic about their future. Then they will be cheerful at their heart. Hope will satisfy the needs of the spirit. The poet compared human soul to an island which is full of hope, joy, and peace. He is confident that he will reach the island of his soul. So, this was the story, and if you see in your textbook, today we will move to the glossary part. Glossary 1. In fits and starts means in a sudden and irregular manner. 2. Petal, a delicate colored part of a flower. 3. Bestowed means gave. 4th. Bowers means a pleasant place in the shade of tree. 5th. Nutritious means good. 6th. Reaps means gives. 7th. Spirit means inner feelings or moods. 8th. Gratitude means thankfulness. 9th. Goal means something that you hope to achieve. And here is some grammar part. One is simile, metaphor, and personification. So they have given a detailed explanation about simile, metaphor, and personification. So we will learn about simile, metaphor, and personification one by one. If you see here, observe the following sentences. Here and there, over the grass, stood beautiful flowers like stars. So, what is this sentence? This sentence is telling that here and there, over the grass, stood beautiful flowers like stars. So, here flowers are compared to stars. So, in this sentence, flowers are compared to stars. Such a comparison using like and as is called a simile. So, what they are saying is, in a sentence, if we use like and as for comparison, we call it as simile. So, before that, we will learn what is simile actually, the definition of simile. Simile is an indirect comparison made between two different entities showing some common aspect of relation. The comparison is usually formed with like of like or as. So what they are saying is, it is an indirect comparison made between two different entities, means they are different but we compare each one with them, some common aspect or relation. The comparison is usually formed with like or as. So in simile, if in any sentence like or as is there, means like or as is used for comparison, means it is simile. So for example, if you see here, as while as shown, and life is just like an ice cream, enjoy it before it melts. So they are in this example, life is compared to an ice cream, isn't it? So even if you see here in the textbook also, in this sentence, which here and there over the grass stood beautiful flowers like stars. So in this sentence, flowers are compared to stars. Such a comparison using like and as is called a simile. Example, he roared like a lion. So if you see here what they are saying, he roared like a lion. So they are comparing a man to a lion. Means how he roared like a lion. In the second, you see B. Example B. Her face is as white as snow. So see here, the underlined part is white as snow. So how her face is? It is white. How? As snow. So they are comparing her face to snow, isn't it? So here in first sentence you can see like a lion. The underlined word is like a lion. In the second sentence, white as snow. So here they are using like and as for comparison. So it is called simile. So we can recognize what simile is. If you find like or as for comparison in any sentence, it is called a simile. Isn't it? It is clear, I think. See the second one. Life is a journey. Enjoy the ride. In the above sentence, the word journey is used to describe or compare the word life. Such words are called metaphors. They are used to show that the two things have the same qualities. They make the description more powerful. So here they are explaining us about metaphor. In the first thing we have learned what is simile. So in the second we are going to learn metaphor. So before learning this in detail, we will learn what is the definition of metaphor. So the direct comparison of two cuties where one entity is expressed as the other. In other words, an implied comparison between two unlike things that actually have something in common. So, example, see here, he was a lion in the fight. So, actually, these two fight and lion are not common, isn't it? But they are comparing it with what they are saying, he was a lion in the fight. How he was in the fight? Like a lion he was fighting. So see here, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride. So here life is compared to a journey, isn't it? So in the above sentence, the word journey is used to describe or compare the word life. Such words are called metaphors. So if we use any word to compare or describe the other word, it is called a metaphor. So they are used to show that the two things have the same qualities. Means the words which we use to compare one another, they have the same qualities. They make the description more powerful. So they make, means they give a more powerful meaning to the sentence. For example, if you see here, Rudrama Devi was a lioness in battle. The underlined word is lioness in battle. How she fighted? Rudrama Devi was fighting like a lioness in the battle. Means she looked like a lioness. So they are comparing Rudrama Devi means Rudrama Devi to a lioness, isn't it? In the second, her home was a prison. So the underlined word is home was a prison. So they are comparing home to a prison, means how a prison will be. Her house was also in the same way, means the situations or the environment was like prison. So they are comparing home with a prison, means already we have seen the things which we compare will have same qualities. Third one, spring has forgotten this garden. What it is? Spring has forgotten his garden. Here, though spring is a season, it is represented as a human being and given the qualities of forgetting, etc. Such usage in literature is called personification. So, what is personification here? Here, actually, spring is a season, isn't it? But we are using it as a, means it is represented as a human being and it has given the qualities of forgetting. Why? The spring has forgotten his garden. Generally, human beings have that quality of forgetting, but they gave that quality to a season. So they are comparing season to a human being, isn't it? So what they are saying here, though spring is a season, it is represented as a human being and given the qualities of forgetting, etc. So such usage in literature is called personification. For example, if you see here, the stars danced playfully in the moonlit sky. So what they are saying, stars danced playfully in the moonlit sky. Actually, stars don't dance. Who will dance? Human beings, isn't it? So they are giving the quality of human being to a star, isn't it? So that type of usage we call it as personification. In the second, you see the snow covered up the grass with her great white cloak. So we are saying snow as her, means we are comparing snow to a woman, isn't it? So this type of comparison is also called as personification. And I think you are clear with what is simile and what is metaphor and what is personification. And we'll be completing the remaining part of the lesson in the next session. Thank you. Have a good day.